SpaceX announced that they're going to be launching an IPO, and reports are ranging the IPO value anywhere from 80 billion to 1.2 trillion dollars. So whether you think he's hero or hype, Elon Musk is back in the news.
I think there are some things economically that private industry is suited to. T-shirt selling company, car manufacturing, which Tesla is involved in, even technological development, battery development, Tesla's
Mm-hmm.
into, um, all kinds of things. I think there's some things that it's best that we do all together on a governmental or species level. There's some goals that are just too big for private industry. There's some goals where the profit motive, is not enough. It like we never would have gotten to the moon if it had been, sponsored by Coca-Cola or whatever of the time, right? It's big oil or whatever, big steel back then or whatever, right? We never would have, maybe not never, but like I think, like for example, the some of the antibiotics and early drugs around penicillin and things like that. There's some things that are just too big and too important to leave to market forces, and I feel like space travel and space exploration is one of them that should be
I
handled at the
see the risk
governmental, not the
here.
private business level.
I see the risk that it will be the first in the history universe level monopolist. Because who really can be someone else? Or three of them? No, it's only one, and it's one person. It's a huge risk to have this space area monopolized, even if it's a contract with the government, with other countries. So it's like shady here. The opportunity to be empire and said, okay, I have all this technology, I can do whatever I want.
So are you both arguing against? So let me get it straight. So you're arguing against SpaceX doing it because it's a private company, even
I
though,
arguing
yeah,
to it should be regulated strictly to prevent monopolistic.
when he launches the IPO, now he's governed by different rules, right? There's shareholder rules, the
Yeah,
fiduciary laws. There's lots of going to be
disclosures.
a lot of list disclosures, licensing. So I gotta mention that when he was in a falling out with Donald Trump, Howard Lutnick said this. He said we should expropriate SpaceX from him. Now that's the challenge now, right?
Another good example is, Eisenhower when he built the, highway system throughout the US, and it was, he justified that because of the war so that the US would be able to roll tanks and missiles coast to coast fast enough in case the Russians invaded, right? I don't think private industry would have done that. And of course, that was a big boon to the car industry. That basically invented the modern car industry as we know it. Because without all those roads in America, the automobile sales wouldn't have taken off like they did. And most of the major development in the 20th and 21st centuries was around highways. If you look at it, real estate and value developed all around this infrastructure that the government built in the 50s, right?
Look, I think the government
I feel like
should.
SpaceX is something similar. It's like
I
infrastructure
don't.
more.
Oh, you think it's infrastructure? I think that's interesting to take it as an infrastructure project versus a competitive project because, when you're talking about the
Like
United
tech.
States,
Yeah, yeah.
when you're talking about the United States, the dominion over the U.S. roads is for U.S. sovereignty. When you're talking about space, there's other competitors. I mean, China and India. India has landed somebody on the moon, right? And I forgot their name of their rocket ship. China is on the dark side of the moon right now. Competition is already waiting for you. And it's about, governmental competition. And I think it'd be very good to have a private company now run by different rules and governance. Uh, and also, you know, he spent all this money when there was no business in space. I mean, I think Elena read his book or read a book about him, and I read about how he started SpaceX. It was like this nerdy rocket ship fan club in, I think, San
Mm-hmm.
Francisco or somewhere, where he just likes rocket ships and he always wanted to go to Mars, and he decided he'd go there, he'd listen to them. And I remember part of his stories, he took a case full of cash, went into Russia and purchased an old ballistic rocket so he could use that for
Yeah,
SpaceX.
yeah.
This guy, I mean, he spent money when no one was spending money, when governments weren't even sniffing at it. The failure of NASA is the only reason why, but it takes somebody for him to put all the risk in to build all this stuff. And now we're talking about the things he built and saying, well, we should expropriate it, but he built it from nothing. I think it's extraordinary stuff. and I think it's going to be interesting. I would buy his stock. I think it's going to be very overpriced at the beginning.
That's my
Uh,
point. That's my point.
yeah,
I just question the value creation and the ability to execute when Tesla has so under delivered, literally.
yeah, but
Um,
Tesla's in an industry or a category now that is massive competition, and it's not spending enough cash flow. He's playing in a price point business. Starlink is an incredibly profitable company, and the ability to leverage that is why the SpaceX IPO is going to be is attractive. Without that, it wouldn't be.
Yeah,
So
I
Starlink is
could
huge too.
see them entering, telecom, government, defense, space. I could see the value there. And like I said at the beginning, other unknown technological developments that come from it, just like they came from NASA. And a fair counterpoint to what I was saying was, hey, NASA kind of stopped after the 70s. We kind of, or 80s, we kind of stopped going to space as much, and we've been pulling funding from it. So maybe we do need private business to do it. It is exciting that we're back on the frontier of human progression and knowledge, and exploring the open seas of space now. I just, as an investor, I don't want any part of this IPO. I don't want one share. Let it open. Let it open, because IPOs are famously difficult to misprice to price at the start, because the value of the IPO initially cannot be the true value, because nobody knows. Everyone's guessing. You have to let it sit in the market a while. Maybe I'll come in and buy. I just look at it as a high risk tech gamble right now, with like
Mm.
overshades of communications and government contracting, defense contracting. It's a bit
So
risky
let's
for
back in
my
few
taste.
months. Let's back on in
Yeah.
a few months to this
Yeah. Of
topic, and see where is it, the
So
course, I was
price
wrong
and
on Facebook. I should have bought the Facebook IPO when it came out, and I was an
you
idiot on that.
see.
So, it's whatever. I don't, my crystal ball is broken. I'm getting it fixed.
Okay, it was an interesting discussion, intriguing how it's going on with IPO, and I think it's worth to back to this topic in a few months and see where is it. And also, I'm interested. What do you think? Are you going to buy SpaceX shares? Yes or no? Pros and cons. Be free to share your opinion with us. We are ready to any comments and any critics. We're ready to it. Please be yourself.
You're so great. I like that.